there before, but he hasn't done that. This lightweight contender worked exceedingly hard to get back to a championship setting. And this may be his last title shot if he doesn't get the win.
Yeah, you can't not get there twice. When you're there, you gotta win one, or you don't get the opportunity again. This guy put his head down and went right back to work from the moment he heard and still. He said that at some point, we would put the belt around his waist. He would put in the work. He would prepare. He's back here now, John, and he intends to be the champ.
And when you suffer a setback, there are two ways to go. And this man went on the right trajectory. Really good to see him get back here, and now we find out that he's got the goods to be a champion. So here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. He trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book, and the X factor tonight is that best move.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Islam Makhachev steps inside the octagon. He looks ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Grandmaster. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just, double leg takedown. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Lands a solid kick right there.
Oh, and he goes to the hook now. It's good. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, judo toss. Made it look easy.
In the half guard.
Might be able to hook onto an arm here. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Oh, that arm is in real trouble.
He's got it isolated. He's looking to finish. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestle stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. but get to your hand, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours. Massive shot from the top.
Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Elbow attack to the body now. Islam Makhachev getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Round two is next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
All right, here we go with round two. Clean with that offer.
Caught that kick there.
All right, DC, perhaps this will be the round in which the wrestler actually goes for a takedown. He's not even feinting shots thus far.
It's crazy because the takedown setup.
Oh, nice judo toss for him there.
Oh, right into mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut. Make it.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Under 2 minutes here to go in round two. All right, some good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut. "45 seconds remain in the round.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly. He's brutalizing them with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Going for that patented rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, I thought he was going to go out. Instead, he escapes and reverses.
He didn't go out, he got out. Great job defensively by the fighter.
All right, well, somehow, some way, he finds his way back to the stool, but the cut man better hustle his way in there. That cut around his eye is getting extreme now. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
Ready. Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Nice double chase.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John, the entirety of the fight, that has been the target of his opponent. He has not adjusted defensively, and now he's paying for it. Now, somebody's going to have to save him.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Oh, another heavy shot gets through. So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This
man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Now he's going full mount.
Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round.
He's got to start throwing down.
Well, this fight has been absolutely crazy. Both fighters continuing to target the head and the face of the other. I feel like we're going to get like an ambulance pick with these two guys later tonight.
Yeah, look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke out and finish the fight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Oh, he's bleeding like crazy, champ. The stream is steady. At what point do you at least call in the doctor to look at it?
You got to right now. I mean, right now, someone should be here looking at how they can save this fighter from himself.
Oh, well, that cut on his eye is only getting worse by the minute. He makes his way back to the stool, albeit gingerly. We'll see what the cut man can do to keep him in this fight. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool.
Oh, that is a deep bleeding. Probably my favorite takedown. He got him with the ankle pick.
I mean, an ankle pick. He hit an ankle pick. You don't see it very often, but when it's done, just like Kel Sanders used to do to me all the time. Beautiful ankle pick.
Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line.
Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Nice transition. Oh, good defense, yes.
Oh, big shots from the top.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. Oh, he got to his spot. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another strike gets through from the top position. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Well, shades of Anthony Showtime Pettis against Tony Ferguson, just masked in blood. This is not looking good.
Yeah, it was like all Ferguson fighters, right? He would just destroy people, and that's exactly what he looks like right now. He looks like he has been on the receiving end of all the elbows.
He's very close to the finish here. 20 down, 5 to go. All right, between rounds here, and I'm somewhat surprised he found his way back to the stool. That cut is absolutely nasty in and around his eye. We'll see what the cut man can do to stop the bleeding.
Be aggressive. Don't be stupid.
All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round, fourth cut.
You don't understand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
That blood becoming a real factor.
Now he's back up.
Big knee to the body.
There you go.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in.
Both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight. Oh! An uppercut later.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Makhachev's back in half guard. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Makhachev's really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse. we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that looks wicked tight.
That guillotine looks very painful, and he's very close to the finish, but he cannot rush. He cannot...
Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine with a Von Flue choke. Over St. Preux would be proud.
He's up. What's this deeper?
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Final round, final minute. What a fight it has been. And hard for the referee to get involved in damage being doled out on both sides.
I mean, it's so evenly matched. These guys have done such a great job of staying in the fight. There have been many moments in this fight where you thought one of them just did not have enough. Look at all the blood. Look at all the bruising on these two fighters. These guys have done a tremendous job. This is a fight of the night candidate.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Makhachev's in half guard now. Good, solid strike on the ground. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know he's got it. And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 47-47. This contest is considered a unanimous draw.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC lightweight champion of the world. A lot of steam here during fight week that maybe there were a few things that could plague him tonight. Looked as good as ever for my money.
He looked as good as he's ever looked inside the octagon. He's so good at everything, every single skill that you need to become champ. He has mastered, and he showed it in this fight.